Hmm.
So Arif, Tanya, Arif. Tanya is a 40-year expert in the IRS. She was an auditor. She did business taxes, personal taxes, you name it, for the United States for many, many moons. She, I think, worked at Intuit for the last 6 years. And this, however, this past season was probably going to be her last, hopefully, because she's going to be working for JP&A, taxes and annuities and all that stuff. So we welcome you all on board, Tanya, and we want to make moolah. Now, granted, I know all the traps and the pitfalls and all of that, and there's nothing promised in this world. We cannot guarantee any guarantees or any outcomes because that's not how life works.
Hmm.
But if you fail to plan, you will definitely fail. If you have a plan, you may still fail, but you will fail forward. This is failing. This is what failing forward looks like. Arif, it's all you.
thank you, David, for that beautiful introduction. Tanya, welcome. We're speaking your
Hello.
language because you're the numbers person. You've dedicated your career helping people with taxes,
Yes.
IRS. I'm very familiar with the taxation system, Canada, US, copycat of each other, basically the same problems, same challenges, same opportunities. But I was also earlier talking to another tax accountant, Don Garrison, who Don is in middle of city of Toronto today. He called, he said that he finished his tax season. He's ready to launch. My question is,
Okay.
are you familiar with AI finance, Tanya? Any AI finance? You ever heard about AI finance?
No. No. Never.
Perfect.
That's new.
Perfect. Perfect. So
I have to be
excited
trained on that one.
the AI finance. Now, AI finance, in summary, before I share my presentation, which I will, let's say you have an account in any bank, Bank of America, here's RBC, CIBC, you have $100 in there. Now, that money sits there, and every time you want to take out your money, you get a fee charged, and there's a lot of no growth on your money. First of all, here AI finance is a concept where we take the same 100 or 100,000, put it on a robot that does day trading in the cryptocurrency, in the gold market, and in the fiat market, and comes back, gives you daily deposits. And the company itself is an ecosystem that you will love the community. That's really, I'm here to educate you about the community. Products are proven. We just got licensed in Canada, so we can expand US, Canada. And if I'm talking too fast, please give me feedback. Let me know if I'm talking too fast. I hope I'm not. David?
You're fine. So, Tanya, tell me about what you want to achieve in life. I'm here.
Question for Tanya. If you can't speak, just to give me some feedback of where you are right now in life. I'm 55. I was born in Iran. I came to Canada as a refugee. I built up three businesses. This was by invite. So I was invited into the ecosystem because I was with a company called Primerica, top recruiter and builder in Canada for 7 years in
I know
straight.
Primerica. Hmm.
Oh, so you will know, then you will know Arif Gilany. This is, I'm redoing it, but now with better equipment, with better tools, because
Hmm.
we don't want to die to have our heirs get the money. We want to live with our heirs. We want to have fun. We want to go on trips. Those are the things we want to do. So this is what
Yes.
AI finance gives you the chance to do. Is there anything that you like to do? Let's say life was perfect, Tanya, in 3 years. Give me three, okay? I'm 55. Let's say by the time I turn 58, if your life was perfect, what would we look like? What would it be look like?
No, I'm 60, so I it would look like retirement. I would go on trips and like you did, like you're trying to do.
So you're familiar with the system of Primerica, which makes it easy for us. The
Yes,
reason for
I'm
that
very
is,
familiar with them. Primerica. Yes,
goal
and then
setting.
to is un français? Tu parles français? Oh no.
Who is the person?
Parlez français. Tu parles français?
Oh, no, I don't really. A little bit. I speak five other, but French I
Oh,
never had the
you
chance
don't
to.
speak French? Well, you went to you said you were from Canada. I was
Well,
thinking
we don't
myself.
speak only
No, he
French
lived there for
in
2 years.
Canada,
So,
and we speak English and French. French is only Montreal and Quebec side.
exactly, it's the second language. I
Yes.
understand. Okay, but that was my first
However,
language.
we are bilingual.
Yes. Okay. And you
So
speak
let me
Spanish?
get this. I wanted
Understand.
to thank you for your time because now is the
Mhm.
season is busy for you. I think David's going to reconnect with us, Tanya. But nice to know that you have the foundational background to give me the next 18 months to show you how to
I work for you
retire in
also.
3 years.
Okay.
I've been retired in the last 6 months, just 6 months of sheer work, and I put myself in position where there is 5 to 7 thousand US dollar coming to my account, so I don't have to go to work. That's what I'm talking about. Freedom first.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
The second one is the environment, the ecosystem, the products, which are so appealing because you're in the numbers, because you were in Primerica. You're just gonna love what I show you right now. Okay, so hang in tight.
Okay. I will.
If David comes back, good for him. He's going to join us. He knows where
Okay.
to find us.
Hmm.
First of all, there's a short video. I wanted to show you the company's 10-year vision because of past involvement with the companies that you and I have been part of. You're always attracted to vision. So I want to show you what the vision of this company is.
Hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So let's watch it.
February 2020. The world was still living by the old financial logic.
Oh, hold on 1 second. There we go. My video's in place.
February 2023. The world was still living by the old financial logic, but we pressed start. We wanted to create an ecosystem that would unite artificial intelligence and finance to make asset management simple, scalable, and secure. That's how Aurum was born. The starting point was EXAI Bot, the first AI-powered trading solution, an algorithm that laid
You
the
know who
foundation
SAI is?
from there.
I know who it is. Tesla. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I found out. Oh, no. I do my research. I know what's going on. It's all right. It's all right.
We're good?
Yes.
I'm just waiting for David to come back in. Now he came back in.
Okay.
But I will not go through that. The 10-year vision of the company is clear there. We'll record it. We'll send it to you. That comes later. But let me just go through a quick, brief introduction of the company, myself, and where we are. Okay.
Okay.
Arif Gilany here, Toronto, Canada. Aurum Foundation was launched officially on January 17, 2026 in Dubai. I was selected as a representative because of my previous experience in Primerica to expand this company in North America. I have since I left my career at Primerica in 2023, 2013. Ever since, I have created a brand that is health and wellness related called Camel Care. As I go through my presentation, I may take you directly to the websites that might show you all of these products, and I will bring you back to Aurum. But this is about health, and in America, all those who are looking for health and wellness products, we do have this company that's expanding right now in Saudi Arabia under Camel Care Naga. But previous to getting involved in AI finance, Tanya, I was teaching a book based on laws of life that I learned in Primerica, in all network marketing, in all of life, in education, about laws of belief, laws of expectation, law of thinking, laws of attraction, and the law of compound interest. I summarize all of this in a book called The Ministry of Miracles, which is the bestseller in the United Kingdom. And when I got introduced to AI finance through Aurum New Bank Foundation, I was really excited because we had the background. So I wanted to have a formula. David and I have decided to call this Rich uncle, poor uncle. I had two uncles. One of them was rich, Tanya. One of them was poor. The poor one died in his 50s. The rich one is in his 90s, is still alive. But this is the system copied, let's say, based on Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What they did was really amazing. One was a loner, never got involved in anything, always very greedy, always very secluded in his own world. The other one, very active, social, talking to people, laughing, throwing big parties, and he's still doing it in his 90s. So I wanted to teach this from that perspective. The formula for a rich uncle to have that money, to have those things, is like this. You take the monthly income that you want. For example, if I wanted to introduce 4,000 a month for a family of your customers who are, they just got their tax refund, to have a $4,000 a month, which is 1,000 a week coming into their account. You take that target, that 4,000, divided by interest rate that you get, and it will tell you how much money you put in this robot based on rate of return. Now I put 19,000, it grew to 25,000. It's been producing 1,000 a week consistently, and it's grown to 28,000 from 19. This is one of the accounts that I have. The performance of the company, 17.5% since the beginning of 2023. I am not a financial advisor. This is not a financial plan. Every basically opportunity involve risk. This is based on market understanding, risk tolerance. Thank God you have the financial background. You know about mutual funds. You know about RRSPs, registered retirement savings account, that's in Canada, or Roth IRAs in America. If anybody in America has money put in those places, I have great news for you. Probably your Bank of America is treating us like these banks. In Canada, we have CIBC, TD, RBC, BMO, and Scotiabank. When you put your money there, they charge you. They charge you to withdraw it, Tanya. They charge you for every transaction that you
Yes, I'm
do.
here.
Allow me to introduce you a different banking system. It's called Aurum New Bank. When you open a bank here, we pay you. They pay you. It's not we. I'm just a customer, but the bank pays you on daily basis. We are registered in 3 continents: in Europe, Warsaw, Poland, under Aurum Neobank; in Dubai, under Aurum Investment LCC and LLC; and on Hong Kong as Aurum Foundation. I just got the great news. We're now in North America. Canada just got us licensed under Nairo AI Technologies, Aurum Nairo Technologies. These are different names, different what is this jurisdictions, and it's been named based on the availability of those jurisdictions, but it's all Aurum New Bank. What it is, let's say that $100 that you have in the bank right now, I'm going to call it 1,000. You just finished taxes. You must have 1,000 saved up based on your American experience. Okay,
At least a
that
thousand.
1,000 is in the bank and it's sitting there. Every time you want to withdraw or you want to go buy something, pair of shoes or something for yourself, you get paid feed $3 just to withdraw your money. In Canada, this is like this. I'm telling you about Canadian. I'm sure Americans the same.
Oh,
Here,
no, you don't get
here,
paid to take out your money. No.
exactly. And the fees,
No,
monthly
you don't.
fees, account
You
fees.
get a fee to take out your money, but you don't get paid to take out your money.
So here's what we do. This robot, you put the same $1,000 in there, and my $1,000 gonna get doubled every 3 to 6 months. My friend Vince Leo of Toronto put $1,000 down in August when we started. Right now it stands at $4,500. I have all these examples. But the genius behind this is an American. This guy, this young man, or this gentleman, if you
Oh,
will,
how are you,
if you
Brandon?
will.
Okay.
His name is
Good,
Brian
good.
Benson. He's a visionary leader. He has a lot of experience. He took Binance
Okay.
from nothing to $1 billion, with Binance being the
Oh,
first crypto exchange. He is
thank you.
interviewed yesterday. He had an amazing
All
interview.
right.
All of the questions that you ever want to be answered are available on YouTube. I can send you all of these videos to do your thorough research, find out who Brian Benson is, why is he doing this. He just spoke at Satoshi Roundtable. Satoshi is the person who started Bitcoin, which is now just surpassed 80,000 again. He is constantly consulted for big money transfers globally by Swiss banks, by Dubai banks, and by Hong Kong banks. He is a
Look back,
international
two
sensation.
years,
Here is Mr.
look
Brian
back,
Benson.
2 years ago, AI finance wasn't even really a concept. Today, you have an opportunity to invest your money in some sort of yield-bearing product that is actually working, right? You can go into certain kinds of apps, and we're building it into Aurum, and you can say, hey, I have $1,000. I want 30% of it to be high risk, 10% of it to be this, the other to be that. And oh, in a month from now, update me on how it's going, and let's see where we're at, and maybe we can shift it then. So we can talk to these things, and in a very simple and easy way, you can accomplish things that before it took a PhD in programming to figure out. And so I think that's the difference here. Is it's coming closer and closer to the everyday person. We are a true crypto native, crypto first neobank. And so we have a leg up because we're not bringing crypto into a legacy system and introducing it to people that don't really know about it or aren't sure about it. We're bringing crypto first, and then the rest of the banking experience comes later. So I think we're flipping it on our head. So I think you're going to see in the next 2 years a huge increase in the amount of users that are coming over from some of these other neobanks into crypto first neobanks. And Aurum's not the only one, but we hope to be the leader in that space.
That's the CEO. Tanya, I wasn't happy with just videos or presentations. I wanted to see myself. So me and my family, we went to Saudi. Here's going to Dubai, meeting the genius marketing man behind this. His name is Ahmad Zen. He's the marketing director. I met with him 5-6
Okay.
hours sitting down, answering all of the questions and why this started, how it works. And he told me that his mother is 78 years old. She was in Canada originally, here he's Canadian as well, but he moved back and he put $50,000 on the robot for his mother, and she gets paid 10 to 15,000 US dollars and lives like a queen in Dubai.
In Dubai. Yeah.
Forbes magazine has written about Aurum. Tanya, I'm glad you're with me. Listen to the end. This is life changing. It says that Aurum is the new infrastructure for global finance. I think you understand all of those words. The new
Yes,
being
I do.
big,
Mhm.
infrastructuring being big, and global finance. What it is, it's this robot, this handsome guy, this girl, if you will. Girls are better. He takes out $100, put it with 556 millions of other people, and does trading every single day. Comes back in November, it was 560. Today it's over 100 million. Last time I checked, it was 77 million being traded by this robot. It makes incredibly fast decisions, split second, and all the Bloomberg news, all the US, Japan, all over the world news
Yes,
is
I
being
saw
fed
that.
into it, so it can make very quick, fast decision, buys and sells daily. You can see all of the transactions that happen. Since 2023, it has produced 17.5%, and all of this information is available on Telegram. Here's the startup packages. There's no packages, how you start out basically. Short-term strategies for 12 months to be absolutely free. That's what it is. So Tanya,
Okay.
your $100 in there is going to make you 10.5% by this robot daily deposit into your account. But if you bump it up to 1,000, that would give you 12%. If you bump it up to 5,000, that would give you a 13-14%. I have an account that is a luxury at 25,000. It gives me 4,000 a month of US dollars. Basically, that's just the minimum for that. I reinvest the half of it, and I've taken the 19,000 into $28,000 in the last 2 months using this robot. Stagnant money sitting in the banks, in trust funds, doing nothing here can be activated. The company makes 17.5%. So when they give 10%, they keep 7. At the highest, Tanya, at 50% deposit into this robot, they still make 1%, but they're looking for millions of users, people who
Yes.
don't have 100,000, 200,000, but do have 100, $200,000 to put in and try it out and to become
The more
prosperous.
users, the more they can get. Exactly.
You got
I
it.
know.
You got it.
Numbers count.
Here's an example. I'm so glad
Okay.
David brought me the first person, somebody who's savvy with taxes, with money, with Primerica, with all of this. This is an example, Tanya. April 10th of 2025, you, Paul, who's my mentor, my teacher, my upline, if you will, put 10,000 on this robot. In 5 weeks, it grew to 12,000. In 10 weeks, April 10th to June 24, it grew to 15,000. By the day that I got introduced to this company, which was August of 2025, he showed me this. His 10,000 in 16 weeks had doubled. I recently asked
Wow.
him to send me
Okay.
an update. I send them to send me an update, exactly the same account. See, the bottom line is 727272, all that account. Here's the 72 again at $46,000 in less than a year, in 9 months. I've
Wow.
experienced
That's
this.
great.
My family globally is involved in this business because of the power of compound interest, which Albert Einstein said is the most powerful force in the universe. You see it on paper
Of
here.
course. Yes. Yes.
Tanya,
Oh, yes.
is all this for free? What's in it for me? This is not free. What is it? How much it costs? Millions? No, no, no. This is a subscription based on invitation. I invited David because some friend recommended David as being a nice person. And I said, who do you know who's a nice person? And you, the first person that is nice that he introduced me, because you're the first person he introduced me. I only ask for nice people who I like to work with. To register, you will need a 1999 for the year subscription to the ecosystem to get access to the robot. You will need a Proton VPN, which is at the bottom of my screen, the triangle. You will need a Brave browser, which is a lion head, which you see. We love lions. We are lions here. And you need an authenticator to recognize your face every time you log out of your account. Once you opened it, you deposit your 99, you become a member, then your robot will do the work, and the
Mm.
dashboard will look like this. You have a dashboard, you have live trade, you have finance, you have financial proposal, you have affiliate program, which I'm going to talk to you very soon
No,
about.
no, 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 no,
Let's
no,
see
no,
what
no.
we've done here. I love this visa. Beside Canadian visa, American visa, or passport, this is the only thing you need to go around the world. Wherever you go, you insert it in the machine, it'll give you money from that place at 1%. 1%. It uses your profits. You never get a monthly
What
bill
about
at the
Cuba?
end of your month to say you spent this much on visa, on grocery, Comgo, gas, all of these things that are going up. You use your profits here, and it's 1% charge to load it. I have been loading and unloading cash over this all over the world. This is Canada. This is Saudi. This is Istanbul. This is Montreal. All over the world, like Tanya said. I've been
What about
purchasing
Cuba?
here.
What about Cuba? Cuba.
Cuba, me and you will go
Cuba.
together, Tanya. I'm all in. I love Cuba. Here's the second. Here's a second robot called the Zeus bot. This guy is a parking lot for digital currency like Bitcoin, BNB, Pepe. I don't even know what these means, to be honest. Coming from Primerica, I know insurance and I know investment, but I don't know these Bitcoins and stuff like this. You can park it here. And besides what it does in the market, it gives you another 20% on top of what the market would do for the year. That's the record of last 3 years. It's called the stake.
Wow.
It's called liquidity staking. You stake your liquid cash, stake it here, get 20% more. It could be Bitcoin, it could be Ethereum, Solarium, Shibu, whatever it is here. All of these are parkable and you can profit from that. There's an active exchange. If you are into buying and selling cryptos and things like this is your playground. I am not active. I don't trade. The bot does my trading. This is for those who like to make more money faster. You can actually join here. You can get 50% back, cash back from this community. See, refer new users and you get 50% of whatever the community makes to you who introduces. The future of this company is brilliant. Brian Benson is all over the world. He's been installing and testing these machines, ATM machines that accept crypto and withdraws crypto. This has been tested in Dubai, in Hong Kong, and Brazil. And the POS machine, ATM machines all over the world will be installed. Every micro payment will make you money. That's how you become a millionaire. We're also in the gold market. Bokir was just introduced. Nick Patel was just introduced. Bokir is the deputy minister of Sierra Leone. We're taking the gold of Sierra Leone and through the banking system, tokenizing it and introducing it to the world at 30% discount. Members only can get gold futures for 12 months for 30%. No matter what the market does, your money will be going up 30%. That is the end of my presentation, Tanya. Thank you very much for your time. I am on expansion of this vision. We're in a mission to find 1,000 volunteers who are hungry and teachable to be the next Aurum millionaires. In the last 12 months, which is the pre-launch, 5 people did this, and I met them, and I'm here to show you most comprehensive compensation plan in next 7 minutes if you're still watching, which you are. I'm glad you are, and so is David. So let's go see what's the program.
Okay.
How we're going to be millionaires here, Tanya. I love your energy. Let me show you how.
We have to.
This is it, Aurum affiliate program. We are called Ambassadors of Hope. This is an career, part-time career system, 3 to 5 hours a week. That's all you work. 7-minute compensation package program starts now. We will give you all of the resources, Aurum Foundation ecosystem, the ultimate portable business opportunity of 2026. You take it on the beach, you take it to Cuba, I take it to Australia, wherever you want. I want to go back to
Gonna be the
Hawaii. I've been
Cuba.
there twice, but it's been years since I went with Primerica. We're going back to Hawaii, Tanya. How? How we're going to make this $1 million? Well, we need some leveraging. We need some mentorship. We need some teamwork. We need some network. We need infinite networks. We need tools and we need systems. And we've got all of them right here. This is the ultimate exclusive offer for affiliate programs from Australia, coast to coast, to USA, to Asia. First, lucrative compensations. We all have one common ground. Besides air, we all need money. This is incredible money machine. Number two, residual income. Set up an account for Tanya today, David. And as long as Tanya is there making money, you get paid on it. I will be getting paid on your account forever and ever as long as your money is growing. That's how it works. Bring a friend, make a friend. Proven system, plan of action, products and services. What's our products? More money. Anybody says, what does Aurum do? It gives you more money. How? Through mentorship, accountability, opportunity. Here is when you register an account, you have your VPN, you have your authenticator, and you have your Brave browser, you become a Nova. You load up your account with $100, you become a Nova. Anybody else? Tanya, this difference between Primerica and Aurum is this. Every single person in Aurum makes money every single day. In Primerica, I had Paulette Chambers, my great Jamaican friend, 3 years, never got licensed, never made money, tried the exam 7 times. Just couldn't do it. Wasn't the right time. Children crying, this, that. Here, she doesn't need an account, need an open an account, become a Nova. Every person she refers, she gets 3%.
We'll be back.
Simple, simple, simple. You refer a friend, company gives you $3, they can give you $5, they can give you 7, they give you 9. There's $18 for every $100 deposit in this robot is being allocated to be distributed into the community. You start with 3, then you go to 5, then you go to 7, then you go to 9, then you go to 10 and a half. How do you do that? 3 people, introduce 3 people who will deposit a total of $7,500 in the robot, you get to 5%. After that, you get $5 for every $100 that's deposited into your network. But you can get to Vanguard. I have David to reach the Voyager because we met just 2 days ago in exactly 7 days. My nephew in Sweden, my brother in Australia, my nephew over there in the Middle East, all of them, 7 days to Voyager because you can do it. We all know 3 people who are hungry to learn this. And if you can do that, you get bonuses. See the extra bonus column on 3rd from right? It says bonus 100. All of them got 100. 20 people last month got $100 bonus, made it to Voyager. Few people have qualified to get to Vanguard. They get $500 bonus. After that, you get 1,000 bonus, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Once you reach Dominion, because you are the first people in America to know about this, the chances are very, 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 very high by end of this year, there will be David at Dominion. When you make it to Dominion, the company automatically on the spot deposits $500,000 in your account. I have seen two stories in front of my eyes unfold just like that. The company has cruises, trips, Tanya, maybe not Jamaica or maybe not Cuba, like you said, but Istanbul, Turkey, July 16th to 19th, $50,000 on the robot through you and 7 generation of your downlines. You get to go on this exclusive, incredible Mediterranean trip. Leaders, these are for 2 people, you and your sweetheart, you're your downline, you're your daughter, son, husband, whatever. Again, there's different categories. As a teamwork, you could go with 350,000. That's how I am going. Neither network leader, 500,000. VIP level, they treat you like royalty. They treat you like kings and queens. And here's the launch day of your business. It's going to be today, because you in 90 days can build up a network like I've done in 6 months. I did this in 6 months. You can do it in 90 days because you have me, I have David, we have a 7-day plan. And we go to share videos just like this with the people who are new, who never heard about it, and they get excited. They come back, they registered, and they become wealthy because we teach them what David and I call the cash flow quadrant for rich uncle, poor uncle, which is everybody should become an investor with $100 deposit and start to bring in other customers to become a business owner in the 7 days, and then be free for the rest of your life. We have trainings Monday to Thursday, 11 o'clock Toronto time. We talk about it here on Mitten. At Mondays, broadcast with Shane Moran directly from Dubai or wherever he is, Paris, or he's traveling all over the world. He's the marketing networker. And at 3 p.m. today, Hugh Paul of Ireland, my mentor, teacher, hero, will be speaking again on Zoom. And at 7 o'clock in Toronto, for those who work full time, our job is to expose, to follow up, to sign up, and to prosper every person in this community. I thank you for your attention, Tanya. 32 minutes of presentations. And are you ready to learn more? That's my question. And if you are, like Tanya, make sure you get in touch with the person who sent you this video today. David is already busy helping Tanya set up her account. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next session, which happens at 1:30 p.m. local Toronto Eastern Standard Time. I'm Arif Gilany. He is David, and we are US-Canada collaborations. Thank you very much for your attention.